welcome back to 5 Academy. Today we're going to be going over 10 grammar rules you need the next time you take the English section of the ACT in less than 5 minutes. Your first grammar rule would be to learn what independent and dependent clauses are and be able to label them in a sentence. So your independent clause is going to have a subject and a verb, while your dependent clause is going to have a subject, verb, and subordinating conjunction. So basically this will also help you find run-on sentences because run-ons usually have too much information from two independent clauses being improperly combined. The second rule is to learn subject-verb agreement. And so basically whenever a question asks about it, go in that section, label subjects, label verbs, and look at their tense, see if they align. And if they don't, then you know that something needs to be changed. This is an easy rule to ace and will help boost your points. The third grammar rule is to learn what punctuations need to be used and when. Things like commas, apostrophes, semicolons, colons, dashes, periods, question marks, and exclamation points are all going to be tested on the ACT. So make sure you know how to use these. The best way I learned to do this was taking practice tests, and so 5 Academy offers free English section practice tests if you want to check those out. The fourth grammar rule is about parallel structure. So this can be seen with lists or phrases, but basically all the words must be in the same form. And it shows that the word or ideas have the same level of importance. And it also makes for a more cohesive reading. The fifth grammar rule is to learn about the organization of paragraphs. So you're typically going to get a question about adding, deleting, or rearranging sentences in a paragraph. Go back, read the paragraph, look and see if there's a clear train of thought from beginning to end with the author. See if the grammar rules are correct, punctuation, the verbs agree, subject-verb agreement, things like that. Make sure it's all correct, and if it is, then you know that nothing needs to be changed. But if not, go on and change something. Okay, so the sixth rule is about comma splicing. So you can't separate two independent clauses with a comma. This is known as comma splicing and is one of the most common errors on the ACT. So learn your comma rules, know what an independent verb is. We went over it earlier in our video, and you'll be good to go. Our seventh rule is about the Oxford comma, and this one's short and easy. So basically just put a comma after a list of 3 or more items before your conjunction. And most of us already do this. We just didn't know the formal name of Oxford comma. So next time you see it, you know exactly what you're looking for. The eighth rule is about the W and T rule. So who for human, which for non-human, when for time, where for place. They like to confuse you by throwing these words around interchangeably and asking you which one fits best in the sentence. Also, with the words then and then establishes a time, but while than deals with comparisons, amounts, sizes, whatever it is. Our ninth rule is about apostrophes. And so apostrophes are either used to show possession or to show the omission of a letter. So if the owners of an item are plural, the apostrophe goes after the S. But in the case of possessive plural nouns, the apostrophe goes after the final letter if it's an S, or add an apostrophe S if the final letter isn't S. But an apostrophe can never designate the plural form of a noun. And also with omission, it's basically saying can't and cannot, haven't and have not. Our 10th rule is to trust your gut. Read the section aloud that it's asking about, and if it doesn't make sense when you read it in your head, then something needs to be changed in the sentence. Don't second guess your initial response or overthink the questions in this section. Answer them and move on. We hope those rules helped, and don't forget to check out our website for practice problems and subscribe to our channel.